something crazy.
Jesus, am I the only one left who doesn't know karate?
Aloha! This is Trinidad, your island man, the island man, coming to you live once again from beautiful Oahu, bringing you his review of The Defenders, the Netflix original series, Episode 3. And remember our rating scale, shaka thumbs up. Shaka thumbs up. It's good to see, I recommend it. Shaka thumbs down. It's bad to see. It's junk. Don't see it. And for Episode 3 of The Defenders, I give it a... All right, so for Episode 3 of The Defenders, titled Bad Behavior, it is a strong shaka thumbs up. It continues directly right after Episode 2. It does go back a little bit in time, a few months, to the death of Elektra from Daredevil's Season 2 finale, where we see, Elektra's body entombed within the... entombed inside the sarcophagus by the hand. And they do some type of mystical rite and fill it essentially with some type of blood and do some type of ritual that brings Elektra back. Very much like the mythology of the comic book. And even the former Elektra movie. However, there, I believe it was the chase that had brought her back and not the hand. But in bringing her back, and Sigourney Weaver essentially mentors her, as she is very much like a childlike mind at that point. Like a new infant, she has no memory of her past or even abilities or skills. So Sigourney Weaver trains her essentially in the martial arts, and we do get to see Sigourney Weaver kick some butt. So she's got some moves here. At least, when they cut away from her face, we get to see some special moves. But yes. And so essentially what the Black Sky seems to be is kind of the Hand's version of the immortal Iron Fist. A legendary warrior of immense strength and power, agility, and almost invulnerability. Seeing that she did come back from the dead, this Black Sky as Elektra, or Elektra as the Black Sky, came back from the dead. Despite all the attack she takes, there's very little bloodshed, and she's able to take that type of punishment in stride and still continue on with her fighting. And her punches seem to carry at least the strength of Luke Cage's punch, or even the Iron Fist himself. So, she's quite a force to be reckoned with. And at the end of the episode, it essentially does take multiple members of the Defenders to stop her, if not defeat her yet. If they can, I'm not quite sure. But essentially also we realize that it then catches up to modern day. We see Stick, still a captive by Sigourney Weaver and the Hand. He realizes as they bring in Elektra as the Black Sky that she is a completely different person, and he is able to escape by cutting off his own hand to get out of there and attempt to find the Iron Fist for assistance. Meanwhile, all clues point to the Hand being behind this corporation called Midland Financial, which is Sigourney Weaver's company, as we found out in the last episode, that had been around for many, many years, much as Sigourney Weaver had been around for hundreds of years as well. So Danny Rand, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Matt Murdock, Daredevil, all converge separately upon this company, Midland Financial. And, it is a trap, essentially, for Iron Fist, as we discover that the reason the Hand wants him so much is not to destroy him, but that his fist itself is the key to opening a certain protected, magically protected, guarded gate. What lies beyond, who knows, but most likely more power, maybe even this other dimension that Kwanlun had existed in. And who knows what powers the Hand might be able to get once they gain access to it. And so that kind of hamstrings them a little bit as they attempt to take him alive. Fortunately, as the numbers increase and they're about to overpower him, Luke Cage crashes onto the scene, saving him, along with Jessica Jones and Matt Murdock, Daredevil. And that's when, in the final moments of Episode 3, Bad Behavior, they come, into direct conflict and contact with Elektra, now the Black Sky, and barely escape, alive. All right, we'll see what happens in Episode 4. All right, and aloha.